Welcome to the Whovian Wire podcast, where every episode of Doctor Who gets dissected, debated, and passionately unravelled by two lifelong fans who know their Time Lords from their Daleks. This is Josh, and I am Alan, and in today's episode we're diving headfirst into the Impossible Planet. And no, I'm not repeating that again.
We're already behind schedule.
We're already behind. I mean, I was excited. Well, not excited, but I was happy going into this episode.
Compared to last time.
Yeah, generally, there was just no motivation for the Idiot Stanton in my. But maybe that's just because I've never really liked the episode, so I kind of have a negative bias against it.
I liked it at first, but then going through it's has no impact. As a kid, you're probably thinking, "Oh, it's cool," because you recognize. I recognize the magpie guy from.
Yeah, I don't know where I recognise him from.
I recognise him from the live action Thunderbirds film.
Yeah, no.
Which fun fact? My fun fact of the day: same actor from Go and Fireplace. They're both singing in Thunderbirds. I don't know why you need to know that, but
I mean, I guess strange correlation that we're both in it, but strange.
Indeed.
Yeah, I don't. Right, anyways, we're not talking about Idiot Stanton now. We're on to better episodes. So, we start off the episode with the TARDIS landing, but it sounds a bit off, a bit stuttery, a bit wrong. And then the doctor gets out and it seems to be suffering from indigestion. The TARDIS doesn't seem to want to land here, which normally means it's a bad sign.
Yeah, why don't they just listen to each other?
Well, they laugh it off, don't they?
Still,
the TARDIS seems a bit wrong, bit off, doesn't seem to want to land, but the Doctor and Rose laugh it off because fuck it, even though it will soon be a regret. What?
Thing is, right, when the Doctor lands at places, doesn't he what they do actually change impact of what happens then?
Yeah, because it can change events.
Because if they leave, then obviously in this episode, well, and the next, they could die if they weren't there.
Yeah, they're making a fixed point for themselves. Luckily, if they don't go back in time, it's fine. They can still pop in, say hi, and bosh by. Events still happen, but it's only if they try and change something which they knew were going to happen. I think it's more awkward if you go back in time and do something than forwards in time. I think I could be happening there.
It's all time. Because their future is another man's past.
Wow. Heavy.
That's going on the meme photo. There we
go. Josh's inspirational quotes. So anyways, it's revealed that they're on a base in space, and whilst they're walking around, Rose points out a graffiti saying "Welcome to Hell," but then the Doctor below sees below it, he notices ancient scribbles, and goes to investigate, saying that this writing is old, impossibly old, and which is when the TARDIS can't even translate it says something, because obviously, again, what is it, 5 billion languages, and it didn't translate that.
I mean, one thing I don't understand is, remember I think it's in the Pandora Opens or something. The Doctor goes back and it's the oldest part in history, this writing that's just caved into a wall, and they can translate that.
Yeah, but that was made by River Song, wasn't it?
I guess, but still. Oh well, yeah, it says "Hello, sweetie." Who else says that?
Again, I mean, I guess, well, obviously, a certain Satan might be older than the Earth, so the writing might be more ancient than River Song's "Hello, Sweetie."
I don't know. It was just a thought that I realised.
I thought I'd throw it out. But anyways, so whilst they're examining it, they open up one of the doors, but then start to get surrounded by the Ood. We love the Ood. We like the Ood. I like the Ood, at least. They were good. They were good. We Ood enough anymore.
There is a good little setup thing. The red eyes in this one. It's all connected to the what's it called? What's the episode called in Series 3? Series 4?
What, Planet of Ood?
Oh, is that what the Witcher was called?
Yeah.
Then yeah. I think it's all connected.
Oh. What, you think Russell T Davies actually like, I'm going to use these guys?
Oh, fuck off. No, he didn't. But,
he ain't no Stephen Moffat. But
if back to that one season, that's it.
I think that's generally just because everyone liked the Ood, so they're like, we'll bring him back. We'll bring him back. Yeah. But now we've not had him for like 10, 15 years. Shit.
When did Doctor's Wife? Because I remember that when
that was
it was
2011.
Oh yeah, fucking hell.
Shit, 50 years. That's they've been underused, man. Have they not been used since? No, maybe not. I can't think of it since that episode. Damn.
Oh, carry on while I go search this up.
Yeah, because I don't think it's in Jodie's episode. I don't think any episode of Jodie has an Ood in. Peter Capaldi. Maybe it is the last one is the Doctor's Wife.
The Ood appearances.
Yeah, must be series 4 and then.
Oh no! Apparently,
go on. Are you going to start your face?
So series 6, Doctor's Wife. Then there's a minisode of Death Is the Only Answer.
Oh,
another
is that with?
Yeah,
I've seen that one. Yeah, no, I've seen that. Which is it's a skit. It's not exactly a.
Yeah, and then series 9, Magician's Apprentice, Face of the Raven, and Hellbent. Apparently they're in that.
Are they? Okay.
Apparently, because this is from the TARDIS fandom. They wouldn't get this wrong, would they?
Wait, Heaven Sent?
Hellbent.
Oh, I thought you meant I thought you said Heaven Sent, and I'm like,
no, that episode. No,
I was gonna say like how gently, unless if there's like a portrait of an Ood, where there's no chance there's an Ood in that episode.
Series 12, Revolution of Daleks, which I did watch. I don't remember that one. And I don't remember a dude being in that.
In a Dalek. Okay, apparently I'm just.
And then series 13, Survivors of Flux and The Vanquishers, which possibly I didn't watch them 2 episodes because who the fuck watched?
Yeah, who would have watched that? Oh, God.
Did you?
Of course I did, Josh. I'm a Whovian. Okay, I don't remember.
You're gonna get my raw reaction when it comes to that series now, anyway. So
how exciting I get to see a raw reaction for a really bad series. Maybe that's the thing what gets you off Doctor. Maybe you watch it and like, yeah, actually, I don't want to do this no more.
Josh retired that day.
Josh got so depressed watching that series that he realised that maybe he isn't a Doctor Who fan after all. Nah, Flux is alright. Chris Chibnall decided to go really like. I feel like he tried to do like what Moffat does and over complicate everything to make it sound smart, but it doesn't get pulled off. Even Moffat does struggle with that, but.
I mean, what I saw when I watched, I think it was The Power of Doctor, was there was that many different storylines and they were trying to utilize so much of the Flux season.
Oh, no.
That if you wanted to understand everything, you had to watch everything, which the only part I actually watched from Flux or Series 12 was the Weeping Angel episodes.
Weeping Angel one was actually quite good. I'll give them that. That was a solid enough episode.
I did enjoy it but the only thing is I didn't understand it.
Like the thing is,
I didn't understand the whole thing with the whole.
No, generally the thing is with the Flux is every episode it revolved around like 4 different plots at once. So it would just literally be cutting back and forth, which I can't be asked when I get to it. I have to be like, yeah. So we cut back to him, and then we cut back to that, and then we cut because there's like 4 different plots happening at the same time, which you have to remember.
The thing is, it could have worked, but if they did it as like entire episode based on one thing, and then next episode is like you do a little cutback of what happened in that episode, but then you
do that plot for that episode, and then at the end maybe reintroduce the last episode's plot, into the story. But instead, it literally just like 4 different plots happening throughout 6
Yeah,
episodes. It was just so fucking overcomplicated. Like, yeah,
there is ways you could have done that, and it could have made sense. Could have been a great season. It's just the way they did it is not very good.
No. But to be fair,
Like,
I watched it because it was the last series.
I tried to watch it. I saw it on TV, tried to watch it. I was like, I'd rather go play fucking Fortnite or something or whatever I was playing at the time.
I don't know. It wasn't great, but we'll go on the topic of Flux.
We're on about
viewed appearances, and then me trying to remember what viewed was. I still don't remember. Like, anyways, we'll get back to that.
We're gonna get to it.
Yeah,
in about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. If one of us don't die first. Josh. So, anyways, so the Ood start to like surround the Doctor and Rose, and they're saying, "We must feed over and over again." So they think, "Oh shit, we're gonna die." So the vortex intro happens, but then it's revealed that actually there's just a technical fault, and they're like the bash on the orb, and it's like, "We must feed you." So it's like, oh, okay, phew, you're friendly. But people run into the base because obviously they realize there's more life, and it's like, how are you here? Who the hell are you? But just need to bring back the guy from Golden Fireplace.
Just every time, even his French clothing, like
French clothing, everything. Just
like they all best food all going, who the hell are you?
Yeah, like best the crew all run in, like, you know, in through one door and like, oh my god, how did you get here? And then he walks through another door like, who the hell are you?
And then you fucking leave again.
Yeah, the classic man. He uses the time doors from the hotel episode.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, absolutely. Probably that's my favourite character of series 2. Did we do that far view retrospective of series 1? Did we do a favourite character?
I don't think,
did we just do it at the end?
I think we did it for main characters.
I need to rewatch I need to rewatch the video just so we keep the same kind of pace. Or it's going to be just a very random retrospective of series 2, which nothing like series 1. I feel like it was like I did like a path of like, I don't know. I'll figure it out on my way, I guess. I've still got a few weeks until we need to do that video.
That is true.
But yeah, anyways, before we can actually get a full introduction, pretty much the base starts to shake and is about to go into like a quake. I won't say earthquake because it's not an earth. But they're taken to the...
They don't know that, but I don't know that yet.
They know they're on a space base.
Yeah, but the thing is, apart from that, the episode's good. The fact that they like don't realize, oh yeah, it's like they say earthquake, but then like did they say that they were on a space station or something? Or?
No, they don't say earthquake.
They say a hurricane, don't they?
Do we?
They don't say a hurricane.
Yeah, but no, they don't say.
What's her face? She says, "Oh yeah, fuck, what's her name? Scooty.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, you need an atmosphere for no hurricane."
Yeah, like I can only remember 2 of the crew members' names, and it's literally 3. Danny.
There's also a little bit about the crew members because aren't they meant to be the only crew members on the base?
Yes.
Right. There's 2 people at the end that show up randomly. No, they don't get said or anything, but there's just 2 that just spawn in.
Where?
When Danny is talking to the like to all dude, telling them to like just nothing.
Oh shit! That's security guard. Oh yeah.
They just spawn in. I'd be like, one day want to know. There's a random 2 people that just spawned out of nowhere, and then there's another one that is also like.
Is that a cutscene with them in? No, because they're not even in the main control room.
Exactly.
Okay, strange. Is that a production error?
I don't know if they're meant to be the only people. I don't know if like.
No, well, it is, isn't it? Like, well, it's not like the biggest base.
even then, like they try and get everyone's names to make sure that like they know who's there.
Yeah, but how can that
But
be a
they're not.
production error though? Because you cannot just accidentally hire two people to be in the scene.
I don't know. That's
What in the editing room? Oh, whoops! We hired the actors. What? What? Oh, they just like, oh, did the janitor just like start cleaning like one of the sets, and then the camera started rolling, and they're like,
and they've just given a gun.
Just yeah, everyone just runs on the set, and the camera's like 3, 2, 1. Just he gets thrown a gun like. Oh. I guess that's why he doesn't speak in the scene.
It's just about notice. I was like, who the hell are they?
Who the hell are you? You as the audience now saying it. Yeah, you know what? No, you know, now that you mention it, yeah, they do just spawn in. How bizarre.
The thing is, they spawn in and then they don't even have any lines. I don't think they even say anything. They're just there.
That's the thing, yeah. Like he literally spoilers for the episode, which I know we're going to talk about soon, but he gets killed and don't even say it. Like he even gets literally electric shock to the head, and he don't even make a. He just.
And the thing is, there's also a woman as well. And I don't even know what happens to her because I can't remember what happens to her.
I don't know about the woman. Where? Oh, okay.
Like, I'm just gonna get carry on with the episode. I'm getting this up.
Right. Okay. Strange. I generally. Yeah, until you mentioned it, it's like you've broken the glass. Like you've shattered the glass now. Where the fuck do they come from? Because literally the bases fall into pieces. It's not like exactly a massive base. There's bits of the base actually falling off. So it's not exactly like there's going to be more people on a base what we don't meet. How bizarre.
Oh my god, there's even a Reddit thing of it saying, oh yeah, love how they just added 2 random characters to immediately kill them for shock value.
Is that generally it? Like, do you think they're literally like, okay, we can't kill one of the main gang yet, so let's just introduce.
I mean, yeah, I understand that part, but it's like, even the AI overview was like, oh yeah, there's 2 random people that just get randomly added.
The AI like, yeah, I don't know about this one, Chief. How bizarre. Yeah, I even like watched the scene and I'm like, I didn't even think about it, and then you've mentioned it, and it's like, oh yeah,
they literally not even notice even they're not listening like the final report either, like the dead final report.
Fuck it, I'm throwing out a conspiracy theory. Was it generally just the janitor on the set who actually got in the film? They must have actually been thrown in for shock value, must have. They didn't want to kill someone off in the first episode, but they wanted the cliffhanger to feel a bit tense, so kill off a random
I'm going to send
guy.
this into the chat. Obviously, I don't know if you're going to show it, but
no, I mean I'll show it. Yeah, I'll pop it up on the screen. But yeah, right, how bizarre.
These 2 random people that just get shown randomly.
Right. I love that there's literally a Reddit thread about it though. Like insert like the fucking Charlie Day like with a fucking whiteboard like going crazy like these mean something, goddammit.
Right. Back to where we were, because I just remember because
you bring up a very valid concern. Right, okay, yeah, right. Well, that's a conspiracy theory we might one day find out. So anyway,
turns out they've been building up to this for the seasons to come.
The Doctor Who Currently 26 Christmas special.
It's
you
those
guys,
2 people.
Yeah, you guys been asking who they were. This is the origin story. Literally, the end of the episode is that she's just saying they're bringing 2006, a random space base, and it's just me walking through the door like, oh my god, that was a wacky adventure. Just immediately gets killed by the Ood. Wait, where did the Doctor drop us off? Walks through a door with a gun and gets killed by a Ood. God, don't do that. Don't do that, Russell. No, right. Anyway, so yeah, we get to the main. They get to the main control base, and yeah, shakes. But they but then after the earthquake happens and they all kind of get introduced, the They're still like questioning like where they are, like, you know, where are we? Like, you know, what planet are we on? And they're like, please, like they're like, okay, we get it. Granted, on their behalf, they've just randomly appeared out of nowhere. So you would think they know what they're on. But
Yeah.
after anybody, they ended up opening up the sunroof. Well, probably not called a sunroof, but yeah, sunroof. I'm fucking calling it a
They open
sunroof.
up the roof.
And it's revealed that there's a massive black hole, which already is a no. Like, which the Doctor is like flabbergasted. Yeah, he's just flabbergasted. There is like he's generally like yeah, Buzz keeps trying to like joke around about it, but he's like taking this like seriously. Like, there's something wrong here.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, wouldn't you be scared?
yeah, well, yeah, black hole. Fucking, it's what sucks everything in eternally.
I mean, your base is just suddenly fine. We're just staying in place.
Well, that's the thing. That's the impossible planet. No, but yeah, because generally, it sucks in life, light, time, everything. Like, literally, the thing what can kill a universe is a black hole. So the fact that there's a planet just chilling right next to it, I mean, that's obviously a concern.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously, yeah, he's concerned about it. But yeah, which we're just trying to figure out. But first off, we cut to Toby then walking through like the corridors, and he starts to like hear a voice calling his name, which she does like question for like a second, but then brushes it off, which creepy.
No, doesn't he look around a bit like
yeah, like he questions it. Yeah, he questions it. Like, he looks left and right, and like just I don't. He doesn't seem too phased by it yet.
That's the very first time it happened. It's not the second time.
I know, creepy, isn't it? Because it's the voice of Sutek. I mean, it's not Sutek in this episode, but it's the guy who voices Sutek.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I didn't actually know.
Yeah,
I think you probably mentioned it, but I forgot. But
no. He got asked to come back to Doctor Who after like what since the 70s when he did voice Sutek in that episode. He was like, "Do you want to come back for an episode?" And he's like, "Yes."
Or two.
Because I wanted the Beast to have a menacing voice, which he does. I would say
His consciousness has a voice.
Yeah, not the Beast itself. Sorry. Yeah,
I mean, I had a thought, but then like,
yeah, I saw that thought into your head and then slip away.
I've still got the thought, but it's something that we're going to talk about towards the end anyway.
Right. Okay. I'll try and keep that pin post-it noted, I guess. But yeah, so we go back to the Doctor literally still like figuring out like how it's simply even possible that it makes no sense at all. And then Toby reveals that they found like ancient dialect on like vases and stuff, but he can't translate it. And then the Doctor's like, "No, neither can I," and that's saying something.
Ego check.
Ego check. Well, again though, I deserved ego. He's the one guy I generally would give a pass to, like, for ego. Like,
it depends on what it is.
What point in Doctor Who has you ever thought his ego was too big?
When Matt Smith, he goes, "I'm doing clever things up here, and no one's here to watch it." And he goes, "What's the point in having you all?"
Yeah, what's the point of having you all when none of you are even watching? Oh god, I need to make a move on that now. But okay, fine. Maybe that was a bit egotistical. But
it's Matt Smith. He pulls it off.
He does.
He pulls it off.
He does.
If I'm having to compare egos, he needs it checked.
Say that. No, 10th Doctor has a way bigger ego though. He regenerated into the same phase.
Time Lord victorious.
Yeah, and literally didn't want to change faces.
Oh yeah, true.
Which it only lasted what? Well, actually, we don't know how long in between Journey's End.
I bet he could have done a lot more adventures that we don't even know about. But then again, there's the audio.
Well, the audiobooks, I think, apparently do cover some of the adventures. He goes on because he finds that at the end Is it at the end of Journey's End? He kind of knows that his time's coming.
Waters of Mars. He cried, then Ood shows up.
Yes, but what happens first, what scares him is on the what's it called? The Easter episode. The
Planet of Dead.
Planet of the Dead. That woman who like hears the voices, she goes up to Doctor at the end and says, "He will knock 4 times," or something like that, doesn't she? She warns him. He seems concerned about.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
So I think that's like the warning sign. Then the Waters of Mars. Then he actually realizes, oh shit, my time's coming. Then he goes on the adventure, which we don't actually know how long of an adventure it is, because obviously, End of Time, it starts with him landing on the Ood planet with a Hawaiian thing around his neck.
I mean, he references, I think it's Queen Elizabeth or something.
Yeah, well, it's Day of a Doctor. Day of a Doctor, I think, happens in between. It must happen in between. Saying that, though, you don't have his spiky hair in Day of a Doctor. Meaning, is that like a Series 2 adventure?
No, it's that's because he was also recording something else. Oh,
right. Oh, right,
yeah.
So...
And since Day of Doctor was such a last minute thing, they couldn't really fix his hair into a proper way.
Damn, shame.
Which everyone was like, "Why? Just do that."
I do have to say, spiky hair Doctor is better than.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like it's iconic.
There's also the Sarah Jane episode where she gets married.
Yeah,
that's probably one of the last things as well. Yeah, but that's because it was that was shot after regenerating into Matt Smith, so that was meant to be like one of the last canonical things where.
I thought that happened before he regenerated.
Apparently, it was recorded after or released after, at least.
What, released after the regeneration?
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. I thought that was like a 2009 episode.
Like, apparently, because there was probably a lot of shock around the fact that you hear a TARDIS and you think, oh, it's going to be Matt Smith.
Are you sure?
Lo and behold,
I swore.
Pretty sure.
Well, look it up because I swore it was like a 2009 episode. I remember it. Because obviously then Matt Smith doesn't get his own episode, but I thought that was like 2010, 2011.
No, The Wedding of Sarah Jane Smith, it's called. Air date 29th of October 2009.
And the
when
end of
did
time
the episode though?
1st of January 2010.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. End of Time Part 2 happened New Year's Day.
I was reading up on something that I said that it was it was before.
Apparently not. Don't question my childhood, man.
I question it sometimes. I think I'm allowed to.
So yeah, some of the past, sure, but not my Doctor Who life. Anyways, we'll get back on track because we started talking about David's spiky hair and somehow talking about his regeneration again. How? Oh, ego check. Yep, gotcha. Anyways, but then they ask how, how the people on the strip actually question how they got there, and it's like, oh yeah, well, just packed my TARDIS and what looked a bit like a cupboard.
Storage.
But then but then it's revealed that the bit of the base what got destroyed through the quake, the TARDIS was in. So the Doctor literally runs to where the TARDIS was, and then he gets to the door where it probably was going to be where the TARDIS is, and he just sees a bottomless black pit, and it's like, my TARDIS is gone. Which is scary. That's scary. I get it, but it just seems to happen more than I remembered. But him and the TARDIS do not get to stay together much. Literally, 2 episodes? It was Age of Steel, TARDIS being dead. Father's Day, TARDIS literally empty, blank, gone. There's a lot of times he loses the TARDIS's access.
I'm trying to think of another episode now. Fuck.
Would you say Sound of Drums? Do you know when the Doctor the Master kind of locks up the TARDIS? Kind of.
Yeah.
Because
they can't use it.
Yeah, we can't use like the master generally just puts a chain around. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, the master steals the TARDIS.
Yeah.
yeah. So he is literally which he has to use a time vortex manipulator, which the Doctor hates.
Trying to think of another episode now.
I feel like that's it.
Blink as well. He's stuck in the past without a TARDIS.
Yes, actually, yeah, he has to. Yeah, actually, yeah, no, good shout. Does it happen much after Russell T Davies, though? But yeah, no, for some reason, Russell T Davies likes the the Doctor and the TARDIS being separated, which, to be fair, it's a good plot, I would say. It's that kind of like, because again, it is literally a home for the Doctor. It's a safe place.
And the fact that we can't remember much means that, like, it doesn't happen, it doesn't get overused.
No, it doesn't get overused, no, but I think it's a good plot as well, because, you know, again, you can easily make out like the TARDIS is, a safe bet. It's, we can just easily use the TARDIS as the easy way out of actually getting out of that episode, where when the TARDIS is gone, you actually have to start thinking, using the brain.
The thing is, even when he does have the TARDIS at his disposal, he still doesn't. He's like, I shouldn't, but then decides to stay and help. Waters of Mars, it's a fixed point in time.
Oh, God, I can't wait to talk about that episode. That generally could be a 10-10.
It is a very perfect episode.
Like, we'll rewatch it and then give a final rating, but
we watch it and it's like, this episode's shit.
It's like maybe a 3 out of 10. Maybe the ending carries it a bit, but fucking hell, this is shit. even though it made me scared of drinking water, this episode is shit. They were generally creepy. They were creepy. That was a creepy episode. I don't find Doctor Who creepy, but that was a creepy episode.
I mean, I feared the Weeping Angels, which is pretty generic because they are scary. But
it's not like I understand. I like the concept of it. Scared. Like if it was real, fuck me, I would be scared. But because like obviously they're not real, I find the design of them or everything not that scary.
You didn't have a graveyard next to your school with a lot of angels.
Graveyard. I guess not. I
had a lot when walking past.
I don't know.
I was scared.
I think I don't know. I always like followed production on Doctor Who, so I always just like, even as a kid, I literally was watching like behind the scenes, like on Confidential.
Get scared of water.
It was a creepy episode.
So is Blink.
I'm sorry, but when the guy eats a carrot and then just drops in like they don't show him dropping in the background. They cut to the person talking to him, and you just see a blurry image of the guy falling to the ground, like shaking in the background. That's creepy. That's creepy. It's a creepy episode.
I'm drinking water right now.
My lips are dry as well. I don't know. Moisturize me. But no, it's one of them. Waters Mars, I generally think is a solid episode. It's like I would show people Waters of Mars if it wasn't too big for the plot, like as a first episode, as we were talking about last podcast.
Big for the plot?
Yeah.
What would you say?
Well, obviously the ending literally being like you're going to die, Doctor.
Yeah, but then it's like, how did he get to this?
Yeah, how do we? So I guess you could use it as a grip,
enticing, like watch how it happened.
Just at the end of the episode, I'm like, we can start on series 1 if you want. Maybe that is actually a good episode to show someone, because there's no companions with him. It's a solo Doctor episode. He lands on a base. He has to reintroduce himself to new people.
Would you say Planet of Dead as well as something you'd introduce?
It's
not as good as it's not as good as Waters of Mars, but the only thing is it does the same thing at the end. Like he will knock 4 times.
Yeah,
obviously you don't understand the knocking 4 times and you die kind of thing. But
even though now that I think about it, should we have known? Because obviously the Master does hear the drums. We don't get told about the 4 times thing in series 3, Or am I imagining that? I can't I can't remember.
He does that. He does this on the table and like 4
But
times.
I can't remember when I was watching it as a kid if I knew it was the Master's coming. Well, even though it wasn't technically the Master, was it? Well, was it? Yeah, no, it was the Master. But I can't remember as a kid if I knew going into this episode that it was like the Master was returning or something. I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember if in series 3 we know about the 4 times thing. So when she says it, it's like oh.
I don't think there was a knock 4 times, but the sound of drums, the whole like banging his head thing was there.
Right. Okay. Pez. and technically, it wasn't even for the Master. It was Wilf.
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to spoil anything again.
Well, we're not spoiling too much. Anyways, let's actually get back on track. We actually do really enjoy this episode. We're not doing the last episode thing. We actually enjoy this episode.
We just keep sidetracking onto other stuff, but like I'm trying to like get back on track quicker because I actually enjoy this.
yeah. But the thing is, we keep sidetracking, but still do the episodes. That just shows how much we like the show.
So do the episodes. What?
Yeah, like I'm saying, like we've done what 21 episodes now, and we can still come up with ways to sidetrack about other stuff in the show. Even when we could just focus on this episode, we still somehow come up with new things to talk about. 20 episodes in, like we still somehow sidetrack about stuff we've not talked about in previous episodes. That's impressive.
That is impressive, yeah.
Right, but yes, we will get back on track now. But yeah, so the Doctor realizes that the TARDIS is in like the bottomless pit, and like he kind of has that like expression of like I said take anything, not everything kind of look to him like
he takes the air fryer.
Generally that's how it looked. But yeah, generally the air fryer, like someone taking your air fryer if you get robbed, that's how it felt for the Doctor to the TARDIS. Air fryers hold a special place in everyone's hearts. Change the game, Josh. They changed the game. If we look at evolution as like a big thing in life, it goes cars, planes, air fryers. So there's a gap. There's like 100-year gap between the cars and the plane.
When the air fryer has 2 compartments to cook 2 separate things.
When you can have 2 separate things cooking at 2 temperatures. It just changes everything. That's when I knew that I wasn't a kid no more, when I got excited about getting an air fryer. I generally got excited when I bought a fucking an air frying cooking book for Christmas. That's when I knew that I wasn't a Mackey's kid who just wanted Mackey's every day anymore.
No, I had Mackey's every day at one point.
As a kid though, like when you're like 9, you think McDonald's every day is like a dream.
Especially when you didn't have it at all. I never had Mackey's. Like it was a rare occasion. Very rare occasion.
I don't know. I think I had it like once or twice.
I think I remember the first time I had my first Mackey's. It was shit. But it was still there.
I had a filling of fish. 14 hours left.
I was 11.
Mate, they've been around since the dawn of time.
Have they? Fuck.
I don't know. They just don't get eaten, so I wouldn't be shocked if it generally had been there for years. Yeah, right. Sidetracking about McDonald's now. That's not what we're doing. Anyway, we get like a montage of like everyone working, but then we like cut to Toby like examining like one of the vases with the ancient writing on. But he starts to hear someone calling his name, and he does go to investigate again, like through the corridors, and it cuts back to the Doctor also trying to like figure out the translation. Like he's looking at the wall, like this is a black hole, writing impossibly old. Like he's trying to like put the dots together. And Rose then goes up to view to get food at like the canteen. And when Rose like asks like, "Do you get paid for this?" Because she still doesn't like hold like Udo a slave. she don't like that. So she's like, do you get paid for this? But then Ooh just says, the beast and his army shall rise from the pit to make war against God. And then she's like, sorry? And it's like, enjoy your food. And it's like the fact she just brushes it off for now is like, you don't just accidentally say that.
No, because how many times has it happened?
What?
Because they said, oh yeah, you must feed. Or we must feed, and then like, which was meant to be, we must feed.
Yeah, because then, they botch it, and it still makes sense. We must feed you. Saying the beast and his army shall. There is no. Oh, sorry, we meant that instead. There is no.
Oh, we meant to like, oh yeah, like enjoy your food, madam.
Yeah, like there is no just. Oh yeah, sorry, a simple technical problem. That was too. That was too literature for that.
I know I failed English sometimes, but like that doesn't seem bad.
Something bad. But I didn't go to uni, so I'll let it slide. But yeah,
wait, I did. What the
fuck? Wait, you went to uni?
Yeah.
Was that? I thought that was classed as college.
It was connected to the college, but
yeah,
it was a university degree.
My college was too traumatic for me that I just decided education wasn't for me.
We had the same college.
Yeah, but you didn't get treated like shit. I went through character development. I
went through character development in the relationship way.
Don't make me bring it up on the fucking podcast, Josh. You know what happened.
I had trauma as well.
You know what happened to me, Josh. You know what happened.
I know what happened to you. We are the same.
But it's not fair. Right,
the word of time is
and we will obey me. Right, yeah, sorry about that, little bad guys. Just had to blow off some steam. So we got back to Toby, still hearing like a voice, but like now it sounds like it's in a room with him. But he asks Toby not to turn around, which immediately makes him want to turn around. But he like keeps saying, "If you turn around, you will die." Like,
funny if he just kept turning around every time. He just gets increasingly just more annoyed. He goes, "Oh,
I said stop!" Jesse at this point just look, he just grabs him. Yeah, just literally grabs him. I fucking said stop. I could kill you if I wanted to. Why are you not listening to me? It's just him. Sorry, I was a bit of a rebellious kid. I was a bit of a rebellion as a kid.
Oh.
But yeah, no. Well, Toby does listen for a bit, but then the voice that she then says, "I could almost touch you," and it's like, so Toby's like, so he does end up looking for the room to be empty. But then when he turns back to look at the vase, all the writing is now gone. Which then I think he feels on his hands because he takes off his gloves. And like you see just the back of his hands. But then he like looks and it's like all over his hands. And then it's all over his face. And then, he looks in the mirror and sees it on his face. Hence, yeah, he doesn't see it in third person. But then he just drops to the ground. So it's like, oh shit. Events are starting to kick in. We don't know what yet, yeah. How I find my mate after he had that one shot and ran off. he just girls' numbers all down his face. It's not ancient writing, it's just girls' numbers. But yeah, we go back to the workers then opening up sunroof to see that there's a Scarlet system getting sucked in, and it's like, wow, it's a beautiful shot for 2006. Nice, pretty calming, peaceful. Obviously, we're doing it for a later plot of why they need to have that roof open, but which we'll get to. Yeah.
Just, I was trying to remember what
the gears
were
trying to turn. Yeah, the gears were trying to turn. Like, think, damn it, think. But then,
I wish you watched this episode 2 minutes ago.
But then,
I wish you got my second screen.
What am I doing with my life if I don't even remember this? But then Rose like asks the doctor, like, can he like build another TARDIS? And the doctor confirms to us that the TARDIS grows. So there is no building of a TARDIS. It's growth. It's organic. Which in case no one knew. That's why you can't just build a TARDIS, unless if it's already a scrap TARDIS, which the Doctor does in the Doctor's wife.
In the wife.
In the wife. The Doctor builds the TARDIS in the wife. But then the Doctor then realizes, like, oh shit, we might genuinely be stuck here. And then it's like, what would we do, like, when we go back home? And then he's like, oh god, I would have to get a house and a mortgage. And then, yeah, because then Rose is like, yeah, well, you need a mortgage. And it's like, nope, kill me. I'm dead. Like, which is veal. No one wants a mortgage.
No.
But
I would pay rent. I don't need a mortgage.
I just love that he would rather die. Like, he's just, nope. Human responsibility, fuck that. The hard F.
He already had a home, a TARDIS.
Exactly, which was a luxurious home. It had a swimming pool in and a library.
And a swimming pool in the library.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'd generally love to see what it even looks like. But then,
we see the library in a Where episode.
What, in the Centre to be? What in the car episode? Centre to be?
Yeah.
Do we? Oh, I don't remember seeing a library.
Because she reads up on the Time War.
Right. Or does she figure out the Doctor's name in that?
I don't think she figures out the name, but
Does she not? Right. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Anyways, but then a phone rings and she answers it and it just says, he's awake. And she just falls to the ground, which, dramatic.
Something else I don't like is the fact that this is meant to be what? God knows how long and how much in the future. She says communicator thing, just say phone.
Yeah. So yeah, she goes to Danny with the Doctor. And instead of just saying the phone, as if it's like 18th century London, she's like, a communication device. It's like, just say phone.
Yeah.
You're allowed to say phone.
They already question them because they don't have an Ood slave themselves.
But you're on a spaceship near a black hole. We get told that there's a gravity field holding this place in place, and a phone is a. Oh, we might not understand what a phone is. But we push it off. But yeah.
No, because it does, I can understand in the past, but then this is far enough in the future. Maybe they don't have phones. Maybe they'll call them phones anymore, which is fair.
Yeah, but still.
But you'll know what a phone is.
Exactly. Yeah. Why did she assume they wouldn't know? Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the Rose and the Doctor go to Danny to speak about like, can you guys get messages randomly sent? And it's like, no, because and they're like, well, can the Oods what do you call it?
Telepathic
field, something like that.
Empath field or something.
Something like that. Yeah. Like, could that interfere with devices? It's like, nah, it's on a very low rate, going it's on basic 5. So they're pretty much brain numb. They're nothing. But then when the Doctor looks at the monitor, it's like, well, now it's basic 10. Now it's basic 15. And it's like, no, impossible. But it gets to basic 25. And it's like, what does that mean? And it's like, it means they're screaming. Or something screaming at it. And it's like, oh. But then we cut to Suki, then going to Toby's room to drop off some work or something like that, when she hears door 41 closed, which is like, door 40, that's that's outside, that's been sealed off. So she goes to investigate. When she goes to the what do you call it? Demand device thing, the communicating device.
The door lady.
Yeah, the door lady. Just credited the door lady in the credits. Yeah, no, she asks, is there an error? Is there a spacesuit missing? She tries to well, what's going on here? Why is that being open? Why is that closed? Is someone out there? And there's no errors. But then when she goes to the window to look out, she just sees Toby chilling, oh. But then he turns around and like kind of like does that, like, you know, like, yeah, we're doing that. I'm doing it off camera.
He does that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like, come here.
Like he like you know, come here, which kind of gets to like in what do you call it? Not hypnotized, but like almost lured. Like she kind of like, because she reaches out, like I don't know. There's like a bit of a almost like a follow me thing going on.
I think they could. I think a little side thing. They could have probably been in a relationship them two, because either
Maybe.
they're really good friends, or because obviously they on a base together. All of them have to probably be friends and actually like each other.
Yeah, but anyways, but she snaps out of it when she's like, "Wait, no." But then he like kind of immediately starts to break the glass, which she does run to the door to try and open, but unfortunately, it was quite quick. So she gets out. The base then sort of goes into like an emergency, untimed event has happened. So they all then have to get back to like the main base room to regroup and stuff. Which Toby does end up being there, which can't be him then. But he does look normal again, and he does seem in shock. Like he's looking at his hands, so it's like he's back to being Toby.
I mean, the last thing he remembers was literally
Just
looking
wondering.
at his hands and then looking
Yeah,
at his
yeah.
face. It's like, oh, he's got tattoos now.
Yeah. So, yeah. Would you not? I feel like you should mention that. I mean, obviously, mentioning it would probably ruin the plot, but I just feel like, wouldn't you say something after experiencing that?
You're scared of what could happen to you. That's just how it is.
Right. Okay.
You're scared of consequences. Like, what if they lock you up or something or whatever?
But anyways, but when they go, like, when they check like where everyone is, and like, is everyone safe? They see that Suki's in like in the not exhibit room,
Habitation room.
Habitation room. That's it. Yeah. And they're like, okay, just go there and check she's all right. But then when they all get there, she's not there. But then the doctor then looks up and we see that she's actually is there, just on the outside. So we see a floating Suki, which is a sad scene. Apparently she was only 20 and now she's dead.
I think that this episode was 20 years ago.
Yeah, so now she's, well, 40, but in a 20-year-old body. But well, actually, we don't know.
Does it get brushed off too quick?
What, the death? No. Yes. I don't know, because obviously then the drill stops, which kind of like, yeah, it's like, oh no, Suki's dead. The drill stopped. Give me my money.
Well, they say, oh yeah, like her full name and like, oh yeah, she's died. At what time and stuff, which to do with the end of the next episode as well. But
yeah,
I know, I feel like it's brushed off too quick.
It might be brushed off a bit.
This was apparently like a woman that pretty much everyone liked.
Yeah.
It was very nice and chatty, and now she's dead. And then it just gets brushed off.
Anyways, I guess because they know that they're on a mission and like that's the goal, I guess. Even though. Which I guess they're also fearing because the base is just falling apart by the hour now. Like they've literally lost another like 2 rooms. They've lost like 3 rooms in like the past 2 hours, maybe.
I mean, I understand the doctor being like that because he's only just met her.
Yeah.
And he also lost his TARDIS.
Everyone else should be a bit more like...
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It's like... Toby, maybe not, because he's actually probably worried for his own sake.
Yeah, he's probably just in his head, which he is, actually. Like, yeah, when they go to the drill scene, where they're getting prepared to, go down, you just see Toby literally, like, in the corner, like, oh God. I'm losing... Yeah, I'm losing myself. I'm losing myself. Which, yeah... So we'll continue from there. So Toby's in a corner shaking like, oh God, which he obviously didn't make clear that he's panicking. The doctor then volunteers to go down to the bottom, which the captain doesn't want. He wants to go down, but the doctor's like, no, you're the captain. You should mend the ship. But so yeah, so yeah, they start to like get prepared, put on the famous spacesuit, which now gets used throughout Doctor Who, the orange spacesuit.
I can't believe Matt Smith never got to use it. Oh no, wait, yeah, he does. Never mind. It's.
I think I think all doctors have until Shooty. I think. Well, obviously not now, but.
No, it's because like I completely forget like the second half of series 7 up till Day of the Doctor is very forgettable episodes.
Second half,
apart from like I would say Journey to the Centre TARDIS, and then
I like that episode. I like the Name of a Doctor.
Name of a Doctor.
Yeah. I like that one, which apparently some people don't, and it's like, why?
It's so fucking good.
Thank you. I thought you were going to say it's so fucking bad, and I'm like, damn, I need to rewatch it because I don't remember it being that bad. Like, but don't get me wrong. What's it called? The Crimson Horror? That's a bad episode.
Oh yeah. That's what I mean. Like the second half of series 7, there is some good episodes, but then like one where he used the spacesuit, it's forgettable.
I don't know if it's controversial. Probably not. I think most people agree with me though. They should have used the Clara from Victorian London as the companion. I think Victorian Clara would have been way better.
I don't know. She gets.
Go on. Give
me one. When you want a modern.
No, but I think that. No, but that's the thing. Like, if I ever was a showrunner, I would get someone from like that time because it wouldn't. It would be a whole new experience. But let alone space, but just everything. Like I think having like an 18. It's for example, like it's why I like Jack because he's like 5,000 years. He's like from the century 5,000, so he knows stuff. He knows stuff. Like he actually kind of keeps up with the Doctor's knowledge, kind of. I don't know. I like when a companion isn't just modern day London. Like,
I mean, it has been used. It's been used once before, I think. In the very bad episode of Power of Three.
Power of Three? Who?
They took that explorer guy and then also the Egyptian lady.
Oh, you're talking about dinosaurs on the spaceship.
Yeah. Oh, is it dinosaurs spaceship? They're both bad episodes. I like the antagonist of dinosaurs on the spaceship. I like the episode more, but
it sets up the autism triggers. Dinosaurs on a spaceship. But no, apart from that, it's not a great episode. Power of Three is a bad episode in my opinion.
Yeah.
Very boring. And then she was a montage of the Doctor being bored waiting around for the cubes because of how boring the episode is. It
breaks very much the fourth wall. It's like,
I always get like a cup of tea made when that scene's playing because it's like, fuck this, man, this is such a boring episode. That's another episode I'm going to probably struggle with on the podcast.
There's in fact, no, wait, yeah. I'll say it when it comes to the episode. I don't want to detail too much now.
Yeah, actually, no, yeah. Let's get back to it. Well, we will be talking about it in the future, so it's not like you got to worry about not hearing our thoughts. But yes, we go to Danny then, like saying, like ordering the Who, saying, "You can only listen to me. Do nothing. Stay put. Do nothing. Do not move. Just literally do nothing. You're not. Yeah. So, So they start to descend down." With those and the Doctor having a little bit of chit chat, but then when they get to the bottom, they start to like look for the power source. But we see that it's like an ancient ruin, which the Doctor does say, "Tell me I found a civilization." Which he's just like Toby's isn't back like, okay, just
Just give me a minute, guys, please.
Good. Okay, thank you. Having a bit of a mental breakdown here, but thanks, I guess. But we go back to the Ood, where they just literally all stand up and like start staring at Danny, and then it goes up to the telepathic field thing, and it says basic 100 or is it 75, something like 75 or 100, which. He says, "Captain, we have a problem." And it's like, basic 100, and he's like, what does that mean? It's like, they all should be dead right now, because I'm assuming that would just be mind bursting. If 25 sounds like someone screaming at you, 100 must be like, I don't know. Generally a flat line, because your brain would be fried, I'm assuming. But yeah, the doctor and the I can't remember her name. The worker. What's her name? I can't remember for the life of me.
Which one?
The one who went down with the doctor into is it Ida? Like, yeah. They both get to a seal on the ground, which is apparently like 30 foot. And it's like covered in like the ancient writing, which the doctor then like asks like, oh, can you ask Toby like if he did any like, you know, figured out any like the converting, like, you know, the thing. So when they ask him though, he just stands up covered in the ancient writing again. And it's like, oh shit.
I don't understand how they can trust him again after that. After someone possessing him.
I guess it's because, well, when he threatens the security guard about his wife and that private information, they know that that's not Jacob. But then when he's about to get killed, he says, can you stop all of them? Which you can see him going off his skin onto the ood, and he like passes out. So maybe, and also when he comes back to being Jacob, he's just an innocent goober. So they're probably like, you know what, the ood got infected, so maybe he's fine now.
Maybe. I don't know, it just seems weird.
It's weird.
Also, another thing. Did they write "Welcome to Hell" at the start of the episode? Because I know they wrote what it says, but
the workers.
Yeah, because they wrote all the sign, the symbols, but did they write "Welcome to Hell," which already seems like a red flag, and they shouldn't be there.
Yeah, literally. Literally, the doctor at the beginning of episodes, like when Rose says "Welcome to Hell," it's like, okay, calm down, and it's like, no, literally, "Welcome to Hell," and it's like, I don't know. I don't know if that was a joke or if someone wrote that. I guess that gets pushed over.
If the workers wrote that, then that's fair enough for a joke.
Yeah.
But then if they didn't write it,
no, you make a fair point.
Who did?
I don't know. It didn't even get brushed upon again.
Exactly.
But Jacob did all the scribbles underneath it because that's what he found. So.
But then he doesn't get possessed until, well, that we know of, until halfway through the episode.
Strange. I don't know actually. No.
Unless he was already possessed before, but I don't think so.
No, I think him only starting to hear the voices when we see it is probably his first time actually.
Yeah. Because
that's when like the ood start to say stuff and like, you know, things around the base start to speak as if it's awakening. So I think that's. I think maybe. But anyways, yeah. The ood starts to approach the janitor.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, which he just holds a gun, doesn't shoot, and then I guess we might not know that the ood has a weapon technically, but the ood just like gets its like orb and just like shoots at the head, which electroshocks him to death.
Fucking telepathic. They did say they have an empath field, but telepathic.
Yeah, which he don't scream again. He generally is such a background actor. Like he might generally get an award for being the most biggest background actor of all time. But yeah, so he gets killed by electric, and then basically that's like back up against the door. Like everyone's starting to back up against the door. The doctor and Ida lose connection to the people on the base, so it's like, oh shit, something's going on. But then the doctor's like, I'm going back, something's wrong. But then the seal starts to open, which is like, fuck, I'm too intrigued. So he runs back to the pit, and then this is pretty much a wrap up because you would start to approach the people, and then the pit's opening. The gravity field, the captain now mentions that the gravity field is failing, which obviously is another red flag because if that fails, they will just into the black hole. And then you just hear the pit from the pit. When it's open, I am free, and then the episode ends. It's a good. I think it's got. A solid...
spoilers for the start of the next episode. I thought that he drops. You know how he's climbing down the thing?
Yeah.
I thought he drops first and then the episode cut out.
Oh, did you think that? Oh, no.
Yeah. No.
I
Because
don't
that
know.
would have been a mad cliffhanger of like,
That would've been-
like
that would-
everything's going to shit and he's climbing down into it.
Yeah,
And
that
then
would've been cool.
falls.
Yeah, actually, that would have been like oh, fuck. It does make me question, how is it a 40-minute episode next? Because it don't feel like 40 minutes in my head. Do you know, like, from the pit opening to him getting to the bottom, it don't feel like a 40-minute episode.
He spends the entire episode down there. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Is it literally just 30 minutes of him that should just going down?
No, because at the start, I think it mainly does focus on them two
shit.
arguing over who goes down, in which the Doctor has
Yeah,
more
but
experience
then-
in this kind of thing, so then he'll go down.
What? Doesn't... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'll watch the episode and then we'll talk about it, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the end of the episode. What's your rating?
I'd say 7, 8.
I give it 7.5. I think it's a solid first parter. It's a
Exactly. It's not like Rise of the Cybermen. It's a
exactly,
very
like this is how you do a two-parter. Like it's building up. We're building the bridges, but it's actually got a good thing
flow
going as
to
well.
it. It's like,
Like it's actually a fun episode and like tense at times. Like there's actually enough going on where it's actually like, okay, this is actually good. So yes, I would say 7.5. Obviously, next episode could be an 8. I can't. We'll decide obviously next episode, but
Yeah.
I think to be fair, it's a solid two-parter. I think.
I would say it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll get on to the next bit, and I swear to God, if you do your gag, you're going to sit here and enjoy it. Like, I said, just like the voice what Toby hears. Don't turn around. Right. Anyways. Alan's fun facts, baby! Woo! You're welcome. Yeah, so I've got a couple, not like a lot, but the first fact's quite long, so yeah, mind me if I stutter. So, before the Ood was created to fill the role, the production team had originally considered Vaxophalatorians for the servants on Sanctuary Base 6, having been enslaved by humanity at some point in their history. They were to have been revealed to secretly believe that the planet being explored was actually the dwelling place of their god, who would free them from their servitude. It was decided to use a new race when it was emerged that the cost of repairing the Slovene costumes was just as much as it's just as much as the crew created a new alien costumes from scratch. Russell T Davies was also concerned that they would take over the plot. So Slovenes could have potentially been in this episode. But I mean I think it would have ruined a bit of a plot. I feel like they and to be fair, the Ood bear. Yeah, and if it was going to cost literally the same amount to repair the outfits just to make a new species, just go do a new species. There's not, if it's not literally cutting costs, just make a new species.
Yeah.
The planet was originally named Hell. I know, shocker. Oh. I'm assuming we just cut that out because it's like, okay, this is
making us question why we even like Doctor Who at this point.
Yeah. And the last fact, again, there weren't many, but the episode was made to counter criticisms that Series 1 was almost entirely Earth-based. Even though the second episode is not in Earth. Well, above Earth, but still.
What?
So, apparently, criticism of Series 1 is that a lot of the episodes are, like, just based on Earth, which...
Oh, right.
But, like, is it... You get Long Game, what's not set on Earth. It's above Earth, but is that classed as on Earth? Like, I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
And there's End of the World. That's above Earth.
Yeah, Long Game.
Long Game.
Wolf, Patterns of Away.
I mean, technically, yeah, they're all above Earth. So if that does count as on Earth, then
yeah. So apparently this episode was kind of made to be a bit, well, we're not just we're doing on alien planets too now and stuff.
Still, there's new Earth, which isn't Earth. It's just a new planet because I don't know what else fucking happened.
I mean, that's Ace too, though, isn't it?
Still,
yeah, but yeah,
my point still stands.
But yeah, so your fun facts of the day. I mean, it wasn't many, but yeah, I don't think the Savine would have worked as well. So I'm happy that Russell T Davies shot that down.
Yeah, no, the Udar bear.
Yeah, and they get used literally as a main plotline in End of Time Part 2.
Ew, wait, what if Savine were the main thing? What happened to End of Time?
Just literally basing to the Doctor. We will sing you to your death. I don't even want to picture what that would look like. But
unless the Ood was always a plan.
Well, the fact that they've literally made a new species last minute, I'm gonna say no.
No, I say like for the End of Time kind of thing. Because Russell T Davies does probably plan ahead a few seasons. Just not in heavy detail.
Yeah, I don't think he. I guess you could say it was like season 1 and 2. He does tease a lot, so he's like got stuff planned, which we might not even find out unless if he literally answers like 7 questions this Christmas special. Which it doesn't sound like he will be coming back after. He's already got another show set up to be coming out in like 2027, so he's gonna be busy. So it sounds like he's.
I mean, I don't want to say that I'm glad, but season 1 and 2.
No, I generally think we need a new showrunner. Fresh new batch of everything. My pitch for a new series generally: new showrunner, new writers. Aim for at least 10 episodes. I know, shocking. Maybe make the Doctor actually last 4 seasons. I know, crazy. I just feel like we need a Doctor to actually be around long enough where the emotional weight of the regeneration feels heavy.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
3 seasons.
I wouldn't say get a completely new actor because I don't think that was Matt Smith's first gig Doctor Who, or was it Smiles?
He did some brief roles, but it was.
There's someone that's like Matt Smith.
Yeah, you don't want to. No, you don't want a big name. You don't want a big name. But I think 4 seasons with someone like Matt Smith, and then regeneration, that would work. I think keep him around a bit because, like, I bet if you watched Doctor Who and you saw Tom Baker's death after him being on air for like 7 years, that probably felt more weighty.
True. Yeah, that's probably why everyone liked him.
We're shooty. He came onto our TVs and was gone within like 15 months. He generally he came and went like so fast. He did.
I think the only reason why Jodie Whittaker's regeneration wasn't that impactful. Maybe because I didn't watch much of Jodie Whittaker's.
I guess if you like Chris Chibnall, I guess you could be like, oh no, very good. I was excited because David Tennant was back.
Oh yeah, everything. Like, we kept on getting told that David Tennant was coming back. It's like,
wait, I guess
for the first time in ages, me and my brother, who watched Doctor Who growing up, for the first time in ages, we sat down live TV and watched the Power of Doctor.
Yeah, it was giddy. It was fun. It's exciting. Which he didn't
even fucking know. I didn't tell him about David Tennant. It's like he was fully shocked.
Was that more reaction on this? Wow. I don't know. I don't think I told my parents about it, and I think they were like, I'm just shocked they don't get out because I think the second David Tennant was going announced, I swear it was like everywhere. Like it wasn't on BBC News and everything. When he gets told that he's returning to Doctor Who, it's quite a big thing. Like everywhere, it was everywhere. I missed the hype up to the 60th. You got to admit though, when 2021, you think Doctor Who's about to get cancelled or it's over. It just Joe over. It's gone. and then you just get told Russell T Davies returning, and you think then you get that nostalgic 1 to 4 of Doctor Who, and you think,
Honestly,
and then
we're preparing for something good here.
Yeah, and then March, the Doctor and Donna return for 60th. And then you get told that we're already like filming season 2 when the 60th is coming out, and it's like, it's like you generally think, okay, we're getting set up for gold. You get told there's £100 million investment from Disney getting pumped into the show you love, which has always been low budget. So you think, Doctor Who budget? This is, which I now regret. I think shoestring budget sometimes helps. The writers need to do better stories now.
Yeah, because I feel like they did try and
he relied way too much on CGI monsters.
Sutek looked alright. I didn't like how the other guy was.
Omega literally was seen for like 15 seconds. It was such a
yeah,
for such a big grand return of a person from Doctor Who to be killed within literally a minute.
What were they called? The Pantheon of the Gods.
Yeah,
like a Sarah Jane. Who's the black cloak or the white cloak people, and they've got like no eyes.
Oh, they were good. What were they called? Everyone wanted
them to come back. But they were part of the Pantheon of the Gods. Imagine if they came back.
They were good. They were good. There's some what Sarah Jane actually has like a better handover for like a good story there. That's a good story.
I wouldn't mind seeing like a Clyde and what was her name?
Not the
woman.
What's she called?
I don't know. But fun fact about her, she plays the spider. The spider thing from Runaway Bride.
Does she?
I think so.
Shit. Nah, can't be. Because she was what? In 2007? 2006, when she was like
I'm
20.
getting told a load of random shit, and I swear half this came from fucking Who culture.
Fact check, man. Fact check, because I don't believe that.
Oh no, she's actually called Rani.
Oh, is it Rani?
Sure.
Oh, is she right?
She's actually called Rani.
Every Doctor Who fan who didn't know the classic Who when they got told that Rani's returning. Oh, sick!
Who the fuck's that?
No, I swear she was like only like 20 when Sarah Jane Adventures was coming out. She can't play the spider main villain unless if she's got range. No, because literally Sarah Jane Adventures came out pretty much like a second that episode came out. So
I swear it came from. I mean, either I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
Can't be in Who culture. They're very, very up to date with the facts. In Who culture we trust.
And who the fuck said this?
I just think you get told, where are you hearing this stuff?
I thought it was from Who culture because that's where I got most of my facts from.
Are you sure it's like not another actor in Doctor Who, maybe?
I don't know.
Runaway Bride, that's a good episode. Ish. Yeah.
I quite liked it.
To be fair, what makes Runaway Bride...
important, yeah.
To be fair, why I like... It sets up Turn Left so good. Because obviously Donna stops him, like, gets him to leave. But he's, like, still furious and brooding Rose's death. Like, he's kind of like, I'll go down with the ship. And because Donna's not there with him, he died. Oh, Turn Left, man. It's such a fucking good episode. It's one of my favourite episodes. I like what happens when the Doctor isn't there.
I didn't like it growing up, but then I didn't like Father's Day growing up, so never watched it. So hey, is it updated opinion? Actually, analysing this shit now.
Can we skip to that episode? I don't want to wait 2 years to get to it now.
You're gonna wait. You're gonna fucking like it.
Mate, Turn Left has like always been one of my favourites. Like when you see,
and then we're just gonna postpone the episode, and then we're gonna wait until 2031 to make sure you're still alive.
No, that's the thing. What holds me over from dying is just getting your reaction to Turn Left. Oh mate, I loved it. Like when you see his hand like drop when like we're rolling him out, and you just see his sonic fall from his hand. It's like. Oh.
Did they pick up the sonic screwdriver or did they just stay on the floor?
I think it just stayed on the floor. But again, I guess no one really knows what it is. So
The thing is, I thought Donna picks it up. It ends up in Donna's hands somehow.
don't think it does. And also, Rose is in that episode.
And why do you think I don't like it?
Honestly, but anyways, yeah.
How much shit we say about Rose?
Like, no, because she's a good companion-ish. She's overrated in my opinion.
Yeah, she is.
She's not all that. But right, anyways, we'll end the episode now after that little rant at the end, so you can't blame us for not finishing the episode. We've ranted at the end.
Right, we're wrapping it up nicely.
Yeah. So I hope everyone has a lovely week.
Lovely day.
I do not know if it'll be the next part on Thursday. So, future Alan, that's on you. If not, you'll be seeing the next part on Tuesday next week when this episode comes out. So, yes, yeah. I hope everyone has enjoyed. If you want to go support us on other stuff, go to Whovian Wire on Instagram. I post memes. I try to post memes daily, but done at 200 posts, so my brain's a bit running out of ideas now. So if you got any ideas, tell us. I'll happily steal them.
I credit you in the description.
Yeah, we'll credit you. Yeah. if we remember. But yeah, everyone have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.